If I could show you a high quality makeup that is free of harsh chemicals and has awesome coverage, would you want to check that out with me? Well then come on, let's do it! Most people have no idea what is in their personal care products and their cosmetics, and they are putting these items on their face every single day. I would like to invite you to visit ewg.org and the Think Dirty app. Both of these items can show you exactly what you're putting on your face. After looking at those resources myself, it was a little bit scary. Fortunately, Young Living has provided a solution with Savvy Minerals. I also encourage you to visit youngliving.com and look at the product pages for Savvy Minerals. Now that you see why natural makeup is so important, let's do a little tutorial so you can see how easy it is to apply and use yourself. Hey y'all, it's Melissa and I'm going to be doing a Savvy Minerals makeup tutorial for you. I'm doing this because I, possibly like you, have used grocery store makeup my whole life until I started to find out about all of the nasty chemicals in them. And so I decided to switch over. Now, as you can see, I'm having that lovely time where my skin is really not its best. So I've got all those lovely breakouts and I'm being very real and raw with you and letting you see me without makeup. So I use Warm No. 2 for my foundation cover base. I've used actually multiple different colors of foundation, so I'll use Cool No. 1 to kind of brighten around my eyes. I use Warm No. 2 for all over my face, and then I'll use Dark No. 1 for contouring, and I'll show you how that works. So I start by shaking just a little of the powder into the lid. You can see it's hard to see because of that light, but see, it's not much. And then I use the Savvy Minerals Misting Spray. I do think that this makes a difference. It has glycerin and it has aloe vera, and then it's infused with essential oils, so it really loves your skin. Now, I would normally, if my face was really happy and not all broken out, I would start with just putting on my Warm No. 2, like I just showed you. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that Savvy Minerals misting spray, spray a little on my finger, and then I am going to take my Cool No. 1 that I told you I use for like an under eye brightener, and I'm just gonna mix a little bit here until I've made a little bit of a liquid, and then I use that. I get it not super thick, but just a little. I use that to kind of target some spots before I start with the foundation, and it's already making quite a bit of a difference. But yeah, I've had some not so fun skin the last few days. And if this is something you struggle with all the time and your skin is just not super happy, this is something I have found that actually works really well, and I was really pleased that I was able to get pretty much a concealer and a foundation in one. So, let's see. So it's not gonna cover everything, it's not gonna be perfect, but that's, as we layer, you'll see kind of, it does end up with more full coverage. So I'm gonna spritz my brush. I just do one because I feel like that gets it plenty, you get plenty of product on your brush that way. And then I just swirl in the lid where I poured the product, and then just little circles all over the face. And my nose tends to get really red, so that is something that I will also use the Cool No. 1 on as well. So I normally do about 1 coat with the Warm No. 2, and then I'll dust a little bit more into the lid and then keep going. And you'll see that this foundation builds as it goes. So as you keep applying, you can have as little or as much coverage as you want. If you're someone who wants really full coverage. You just can kind of keep targeting areas that you're not really thrilled with until you feel like you're more thrilled with them. Isn't that great? I'm eating my hair on top of it. It's good to have that amount of fiber in your diet. And because my skin is being so rebellious, I'm actually going to do a third little coat here, and hopefully you can kind of see as we're going along how that product kind of layers on itself, but it doesn't get cakey, and I don't feel like I have a ton of product on my face. And the other part that's good is now that I'm in my mid-30s, shh, don't tell anybody, but now that I'm in my mid-30s, I'm starting to get the little fine lines and things like that, and I don't find that this product settles into those. Instead, I feel like it actually evens my skin out. And so that was another thing when I was using just, you know, run-of-the-mill grocery store pressed powder. It was, you have this skin and good luck. So this has been nice to have more coverage. And normally it doesn't take me this long to do foundation. It's just my skin is really unhappy with me right now. But so you can see already there's a big difference in overall skin tone, and it just doesn't look so blotchy, and all of those little problem spots are not quite so noticeable now. And so I do have this one spot here because, you know, why not have a spot right under your eye where everyone can see? So I'm going to go ahead with my cool number 1, sorry. And so I will spritz my brush again. Go. And I add a little bit more product, and I added it right on top of where I had already had the little paste made. And the great part is it's going to pick all of that up, and if you just kind of swirl like that in your lid, you can see it got it all out of the lid. Let's see. So I'm going to just kind of do this around my eyes, and I find I get bags under my eyes. I am a mama of 2 small children, full-time employee, full-time homeschooling mom, because apparently sleep has become a hobby instead of a necessity. And so, but that cool number 1 does help to brighten under my eyes and make me feel a little less blech. Sometimes I feel blech. Okay. Okay, so already we can kind of see that that coverage is a lot brighter, and some of those problem spots are not quite so problematic anymore. Alrighty, so now if you're interested in doing something like contouring, it's really easy. They do have bronzers with Young Living, so if you wanted to use a bronzer, you could. I use just a little blush brush, or honestly, I don't know what all the brushes' names are. I'm very new to this, as I told you, but I take my dark number 1 and shake out just a little, not much at all. And I've already spritzed my brush, and I just kind of get it in there like this. And then I do right here under my cheekbones. And you can see, I mean, it gives you quite a bit quite quickly, and I kind of go right up here. Go. There you go. So those are my 3 foundations. Then I move on to my blush. And I am using Smashing, and I really like this color. It's a really sweet pink color, and it just gives you a little bit of extra oomph, makes you look a little bit more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Okay, and I don't have much in here. Again, a little bit goes a long way. I've done it wet and dry. I'm just doing it dry right now, I'll let you see. And on the other side, I'll do it wet so you can kind of see the difference. I have a lot of product in this one, so it's not wanting to come out quite so quickly. I promise I'm not dumping like a tablespoonful in here, just a little bit. See, that's wet application, it's a little bit darker. There we go. Now, I'm going to show you the eyeliner, and this is a powder. And so what I do is I found these little disposable eyeliner brushes on Amazon. See? And I will just wet it. I just use water from the sink. And then I tap some of the product in, and I get it nice and dark. And then I'll show you. It's kind of just like a liquid liner then. And it goes on really smooth. I have these like massive lower lashes, so that can be a mess. But there, not too hard at all. And I've never used liquid liner. I'm not good at that. And I was really pleasantly surprised that I was actually able to do this. Eyeliner, super simple. I had never darkened my brows before. I think I got my brush too wet with the blush, so I'm gonna show you quick how to fix that. So see, you're gonna make mistakes with me so we can work together on fixing them. There we go. That's a little bit better because I was noticing a line under here. And if you do something like that and you kind of push makeup around where you didn't want it, and then just go back over. I'm just using my foundation brush again to kind of fix that little spot. There we go. All right, so we were talking about multitasker. You just shake a little bit of this product in. You can use it for lots of different stuff. People use it for eyeliner. People use it to darken their brows. That's kind of what I like to use it for. Some people even use it as a very, very dark eyeshadow. It's like a dark, dark kind of coffee ground color. And so I just grab a little tiny bit, tap, and this stuff does not brush back out. So use a light hand. You do not want to have Groucho Marx brows. Okay, so for eyeshadows, lots of different options. Today I'm going to be using residual, and I'll show you it foiled and unfoiled. So grab my brush, but I want to see real quick. Just kind of a nice light color. Brings a little sparkle. It does have a shimmer to it. And then for foiled, I'm going to spritz the brush. Go. I will even this out, by the way. I won't go out with one eye foiled and one not. I know you were worried about me. you can see you can get kind of some different looks. There we go. And then I have really been liking, I think it's, yes, Determined. It's a dark brown with a shimmer. And so I just shake out just a tiny little bit. And then I'm taking kind of a angled eyeshadow brush. I think it's an eyeshadow brush. I use it for eyeshadow. Couldn't tell you if I'm doing that correctly or not. And then just kind of through my crease. You could do this one wet. I don't know if for every day I'm brave enough for that one, but that might be kind of dark. Alrighty. So again, pretty easy, pretty fast. And then if you want to, just blend with my fingers, just to kind of keep it simple. All right, lipstick, I have here Adore and Wish. I'm gonna be putting on Wish, it's kind of a more pink color. And I really like their lipsticks. Okay, so there we are so far. And do not have a Savvy Minerals mascara. It's out of stock, but I'm excited to try it when it comes in. So this is just your normal crappy grocery store eyeshadow or mascara. Now I will tell you, I've been really, really thrilled with the coverage, and especially, I mean, you can see I had so much just redness and spots. Still have this little guy here, but that's because it's not like normal skin, it's an actual cut on my eye, and so it's, you know, when you have a scrape or something, your makeup wants to settle in, and so I had that terribly no matter the makeup I was using, and actually I've been happy with the Savvy Minerals because I feel like it makes it a little less noticeable than what I was using before. And then one other product I do have that I'll go ahead and demonstrate. I don't wear it every day because to me it's just a little bit fancier, but to kind of finish your look and give you an overall glow and kind of have it be a little bit more put together, I guess you could say, a little more put together look. I have this flat brush, and this is the Veil. So it's got a lot of shimmer to it. It looks like you're gonna glow like neon. It's very, very shimmery, but you don't. It just kind of helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It helps to kind of smooth everything out. But just again, let's see if I can get it to focus. Probably not, maybe. Okay, so without the light, there we go. So not a lot. And you can just do it, I mean, very light. And it just kind of gives you a little bit of a shimmer and a glow to you. So that is it for me. That is my Savvy Minerals makeup tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and I hope you go get your Savvy Minerals and start getting the gunk off your face, and have a great day.
As you can see from the before and after photos, this makeup has awesome coverage. Now that you've seen how great this makeup is, I know that you're ready to get started. Great news! Young Living has just released a Savvy Minerals Premium Starter Kit. There are 4 different foundation shade colors to choose from, and then Young Living has taken the guesswork away by coordinating complementary colors. Cool number 2 comes with Crushin', Residual, and Best Kept Secret for the eyeshadow colors, Smashing for the blush, and Abundant for the lip gloss shade. All premium starter kits for Savvy Minerals also have lavender essential oil, the misting spray, and a foundation brush included. Warm number 2 comes with Spoiled, Unscripted, and Best Kept Secret for the eyeshadows, I Do Believe You're Blushin' for the blush, and Embrace for the lip gloss color. Dark number 1 has Residual, Determined, and Best Kept Secret for the eyeshadows, Passionate for the blush, and Maven for the lip gloss color. And finally, dark number 4 has Spoiled, Determined, and Best Kept Secret for the eyeshadow colors, Passionate for the blush, and also Maven for the lip gloss color. The best part? Your Young Living membership is included with any premium starter kit, so you will save 24% off retail price from here on out. If you were to buy every item that came in the Savvy Minerals Premium Starter Kit individually, it would cost you $255 retail. Great news though, you don't have to spend that much. You can get started for only $150. That is high quality chemical-free makeup for $150. If you have been working with a Young Living independent distributor, they can get you started right away. If no one introduced you to this video, we would be happy to have you join our team. Visit freedominabottle.com, and to get started, click Join Our Team.